Okay guys, so this is part 2 of the video here. As you can see, I've got it connected to our phone now. And it actually pulled up all of our contacts, as you can see here. You can go through and select a contact and it'll call them. It does work. If you go over to dial, I don't know, my Google Voice, just so I can get it to show a call here for you. So I'm not going to show my number, but whatever. And call. There it goes, yep. And now it's calling out right there from the display. Didn't touch the phone at all. You can hang up, just like that. If you go back over to recent, it'll show all of your recent calls for you. It just gets all the details there on screen, in calls, missed calls, everything like that. So you never have to touch your phone at all. It's sitting right here now. So once you got all that set up, as you can see, that works fine. Go back to the home screen, show you how it opens up here. If you hold down, it'll actually fully eject for you and allow you to access the DVD tray. I believe the left is the GPS, the stickers came off. No, left is SD, standard SD, and the right is the GPS card. They eject like any of them, just push on it and out it comes. It goes back up on its own after a minute. And once it's back up and in, see if we can go to some of the functions. If you go to the SD card, it'll actually read the SD card, and then after just a minute, it'll even show you the names of the song it's playing, all the details. It can read multiple folders, so if you have more than one folder of music on your SD card, it will read it all. So that's always a great feature. It's down a little bit. But a little Breaking Benjamin playing on it right now. You can pause it, back out. It has Ipod Controls as well, and my wife's iPod is in the glove box over here where I installed it. Get it out right there. Her older iPod, because it only comes with a 30-pin cable. It doesn't come with a new version, but that's okay. The remote should be in here as well. There it is. And it's the remote that it comes with. Power, eject, all the functions are right there on the remote as well. You can even tell the remote to make calls and end calls, change the volume. Pretty much everything. One thing about the remote, it's real touchy. If you don't aim right at the sensor right there, it doesn't always work. But it does work. I've used it out in all sorts of positions in the car. Oh, here's the USB cable that it comes with. Standard mini size on one end to the USB adapter on the other side to let you plug in a drive or whatever you want to plug in. And then, let's see. Open up the nav so you guys can see how that works on it. And it comes with iGo, like I said. It's not a name brand, but it has a lot of features. I'm not sure where this one even really came from. I think it's one that they use for like taxis and stuff like that, because it has all the features. If you go into more, for trucks and all sorts of things, it'll tell you your fuel consumption if you put in your vehicle's information. Not all of the stuff works because it doesn't have Wi-Fi, so it can't get updates and things over the air or anything like that like it shows. But it does have picture viewers, so you can do stuff on your SD card. It gives you different information about countries. If you select them, it'll tell you like their legal alcohol limit, chains, regular speed limits, those kind of things for different places. One of the cool features that I think everyone on StreetKeys will like, if you go to fuel consumption, where it tells you your consumption, you can go to more and actually select maintenance schedule, and it'll keep track of everything for you. This, honestly, it doesn't ever get erased. This has been in here since we put the radio in, and the battery has been out multiple times. The battery wasn't in it for 2 months while we were rebuilding it, so you can add more, you can delete all. It'll keep track of everything for you. I've used it to check oil changes, all sorts of stuff. It tells you, if it had Wi-Fi, it would tell you the weather of wherever you're going, things like that. Has unit conversions, so you can, say if you're traveling via countries, I guess, you can change speed limits, things like that. It picks up really fast. It's almost instantaneous. I think that's probably because I have my GPS running out right there, up and attached to the dash. So it goes right out the window. But it is all there and everything works. Let me back up. It's got all the standard places. You can add favorites, and it'll actually pull up the directions to them if you tap on them. Press go, it'll give you them all. It takes a minute to load. You can set it to actually give you multiple options for routes, all sorts of things. This is a 400-mile trip, so that's that's going to take a minute to load. But anyway, and if you tap once you're in there, there's actually a settings button up here that will allow you to change route settings, ask it where you are, go to your favorites, everything right there, change the volume. It does turn by turn, so it you can actually set the voice as well. Let me see if I can remember where that setting is. It has a bunch of them. It's probably under settings here. Yeah, sound. You can actually pick whatever voice you want. It comes with a ton default. All I've done is update the maps. And
have a nice trip. Drive carefully.
Gives you details of each one.
In 50 meters, turn left.
As you go through them. There's a whole bunch of things you can set on it, like traffic. It does historical traffic over areas, so it can tell you what times of day if you're traveling to try and avoid routes, etc. Like I said, it'll even do stuff for truckers. I've never played with any of that. You could also set user profiles in here, so that you can have different people using it. It does visual guidance, meaning you get onto a spot where multiple roads go different ways on the highway. It gives you an arrow on which lanes you want to be in so that you're not in the wrong lane when you get up to a turn, a switch, anything like that. You can exit at any time by pushing power and hitting exit, and it goes back to the main home. Let's see the radio. I never use the radio. I use my iPod, so it's not set to anything. We'll get a little static. But here's how the radio works. You get all your presets over here. You can scan, change the band from AM, FM, things like that. Set it to mono, stereo. Go back to home. Go back to Bluetooth so it pauses. There we go. Okay. And that's pretty much all the settings. If you go into the iPod, let me see if I can access my wife's iPod here. Go into the iPod where I have it installed through the glove box there. It'll actually allow you to access the artist, genres, everything like that. So you can go to artist. Sometimes it takes a minute. I don't know if the iPod's charged or turned on either. Doesn't look like it is. But it does allow you to access everything there. So it's always a good feature to have as well. Yeah, the iPod's not powered up. But that's okay. Switch back over. Gives you a clock here. Pretty much that's all the features, other than if you tap an icon, it'll highlight. You can actually rearrange them wherever you want them on the screen here. But I've kind of placed them where I like them, and I don't bother with them too much anymore. Other than that, that's pretty much all the features on it. If you've had it in here for 2 years and haven't had any problems with it whatsoever, everything still works. You can set the display to whatever screen position you want, so it fits in a variety of vehicles. Other than that, I think that covers pretty much all of it. Have a good one, guys.